Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Paste Studios. We are now live with Savoir Adore. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, congratulations are in order because First Bloom is coming out tomorrow on Network, and we'll dive into the first part, second part nature of this album. This is the first half of a two-parter, and you can explain it more eloquently than I can. But can you first tell us what you're going to do? All three songs you're doing today are off of First Bloom.
Yes.
Can you tell us what you're doing first?
Yeah, we're going to play a song called The Hum. It's actually the first song on the album, and it means a lot to us. It was actually one of the kind of one of the most emotional but beautiful writing processes we've had for a song, and it's kind of encapsulating all the important moments of energy and love and sort of beauty in your life into a sound or a feeling that occasionally happens. So it's in there. So this one's called The Hum.
Break me in two. Let me choose which part to move. I'm not sure which half to use or what's left to lose. Stuck here in the name of love. Will I ever know its hum? Enough to tell if I found some. All my life I'll never take it, and all my love I'll never fake it, running past it over and over. And all my love, we're getting closer to the hum, the gravity of the light after the darkness of night, the breath that keeps us alive. The hum, what we have carefully saved, what we have given away. The hum is what we create. The gravity of the light after the darkness of night, the breath that keeps us alive. What we have carefully saved, what we have given away. The hum is what we create.
I hear the clapping. I can hear it in there. Thank you.
It's happening in this room where there are an equal amount of people on the other side of the cameras as there are in front, and on the internet in a more thunderous way, I'm sure, on the other side of the screens. Thank you. That sounds great.
Thank you.
So can we talk a little bit about, so First Bloom is out tomorrow, and then people have a chance to digest what's on First Bloom, and then Full Bloom is coming out in spring of 2019, which is the companion piece, the second part. What is...
Ooh, I like companion piece.
I like companion piece.
I just made that up just now.
That's great.
Thank you.
You said it well. No, it's sort of the fulfillment of this idea that we've been exploring for the last year and a half. And as we were finishing songs, it just kind of came up in a conversation once where we wanted to, there's a conceptual reason for it, but then also just the reason that we wanted to get our music out sort of more over time and allow it to sort of breathe and live and perform it live. And so we thought, this idea that we have, the idea of blooming or self-discovery, it's that happens in stages. It doesn't happen instantly. So when we finished this first 6 batch of songs, we were like, this is First Bloom. And then the rest of it, we have everything else written already. It's going to be 12 songs, and we're just basically finishing up mixes now. But that'll be in the spring, and that'll be the completion of the idea.
Cool. Well, and I might be wrong about this, but it seems like some of those mixed decisions and some of the way Full Bloom comes together is meant to be informed by whatever happens between now and
definitely
2 or 3 months from now, 5 months from now,
Yeah,
whenever it
it's
comes
cool
out.
to have that opportunity too.
It's new, and it's really nice too to sometimes play. We, in the past, we write a lot of songs sometimes in vacuum, whether it's Lauren or I, or then passing things back and forth. But then also when we're performing them live, there's a whole different element when you start exchanging energy with people and seeing the reaction. And then, we've played songs live that we've then gone back into the studio and be like, oh, we have to change this or this part really works. Let's like push that, So that conversation sort of informs the creative process, which is new to us too.
Good.
It's fun.
Good. And hopefully stuff like this too, which is maybe different than what you would do in your live show in front of people. You had to think about how to arrange for this room. Maybe some of that creeps into
Definitely.
whether it's Full Bloom or whether it's whatever happens down the line.
Yeah. It's true.
Cool. Well, it sounds great. Can you tell us about the second song that you're going to do from First Bloom?
Yeah. Want to do When the Summer Ends next?
Yes.
Okay. So this one's called When the Summer Ends, and we released it earlier this summer, at the end of the summer.
There's a video out in the world for this, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which I will post a link. Don't watch it now, but as soon as we finish here with this live stream, check it out. I'll put a link to it in the comments.
Yeah,
Great.
that was a fun video to shoot. We got to drive around a Mustang. All
Oh my
sorts of
gosh.
stuff.
I didn't know that I was a car person, and then I drove that Mustang and I became
It changes things.
a car person.
But yeah, this is a song that we actually wrote 4 years ago, and then it was just sitting, and we kept reworking production, reworking different ideas, songwriting stuff, and it finally just clicked earlier this year where we found that sweet spot for us, this sort of bittersweet. It's like a bittersweet dance song, but it's something that everyone relates to. It's that feeling of the end of summer and the feeling that you want something to last forever, but nothing lasts forever. Bow, bow, bow. This is called When the Summer Ends.
Will you hold my hand? Will you understand? Can we still pretend when the summer ends? Do you think the tides know where they might go before they move? Are they scared too?
Are they scared?
Do you think the moon would fall into the sea if it pulled on the world as hard as your love's pulled on me? Will you hold my hand? Will you understand? Can we still pretend when the summer ends? Nothing needs to hurt. I'll wait, I have learned how to love you when the summer ends. Will you love me when the summer ends? What happens next is a moment. Time is a picture of you. Looking at me, it's a poem where everything's new.
And everything's new.
Do you think there's relief in the feeling of an endless day? Do we get stronger the longer the sun's awake? Will you hold my hand? Will you understand? Can we still pretend when the summer ends? Nothing needs to hurt. I'll wait, I have learned how to love you when the summer ends. Will you love me when the summer ends? Next is a moment. Time is a picture of you. What happens next is a moment. Will you hold my hand? Will you understand? Can we still pretend when the summer ends? Nothing needs to hurt. I'll wait. I have learned how to love you when the summer ends. Will you hold my hand? Will you understand? Can we still pretend when the summer ends? Nothing needs to hurt. I'll wait. I have learned how to love you when the summer ends. Will you love me when the summer ends?
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Yeah, me too. I'm gonna do some water as well. Can we talk a little bit? So you've got 5 dates coming up. You're starting out at Baby's All Right, November 27th.
Yeah.
And then there's 5 dates. Can you talk a little bit? I may as well list all of them. It's 5. So Washington D.C. on November 28th, and you're headed to Boston. Across the country, you're doing one at the Rickshaw Stop in San Francisco on December 8th, and then in LA, finishing up at the Moroccan Lounge. Can you talk a little bit about why those dates? I mean, it seems very purposeful that you chose them the way you did.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously a number of reasons for that too. Financial and figuring things out like that too, just how much we could spend time on the road. But
It's boring.
we also just wanted to, we kind of want to play less shows but make them better and more special than the sort of opposite. And we've all spent many years touring on the road, and we've also played a lot of shows that, so it's hard, it's hard to play sometimes to 5 or 6 people. So especially for this first run before, as we're still introducing this new music, we thought let's do a show that we've never done before. We have a lot more visuals now. We might even have like a few guest musicians coming in with us as well. Let's do the show the way we exactly want to do it, and sort of do it in let's go to the cities where we know that the most people are going to come out first, and just kind of figure it out. And then, we have a plan to kind of do a more full US tour next year. But this was a good starting point for us. And this way we also don't lose all of our money, because that's important.
That is a very practical thing to do. Is this so? This
Musicians
is
out
this
there,
is
you
the
know what I'm
core.
talking
This is the band, and then do you know who's going to be joining you in the various cities? Does it change from city to city?
Oh, you mean in terms of our setup, or?
Yeah.
No, I mean, usually we are a 5-piece band. We usually have a lot more going on, but this is how we've sort of do the stripped down sets, just the 2 of us. But we have a guitar player, drummer, and a bass player with us. But we might have some additional percussionists and stuff like that, just to sort of amp it up, which we've done before. But we really want to kind of do that now for bigger shows as well. And then we have a band called 8090 joining us on the East Coast, and a band called Lean on the West Coast. So
Dude,
we'll have a couple bands with
I
us
like
as well.
that band. I own that band's T-shirt. Steven, yeah, man, those
That's
guys
awesome.
those guys are awesome. I like
small
that
world.
band quite a bit. And okay, well, amazing. Have tour safe and enjoy all those dates.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully everybody who's watching right now is able to check out one of those dates. The
Yes.
first one against Brooklyn at Baby's All Right on November 27th. And can you tell us about the third song that you guys are going to do off of First Bloom?
Yeah. You got this one.
This song's called Black and Blue, and I wrote it one day, and I recorded a voice memo of it, and I sent it to Paul, and I said, I don't really know what this is, but I think it could be a thing. And he replied and was like, I know exactly what I want to do with it, so let's work on it.
I think that song was done a week later,
Yeah.
which was cool.
Yeah, and it's just kind of about, so many songs are about love, but this is just kind of about how you can give all of yourself to something, and it hurts, but it's worth it. And with that, here we are.
I just want you inside out, want you upside down, want you all around. You were never mine to keep. This is love's debris. You don't belong to me. I am black and blue, and it's all for you. I am black and blue, and it's all for you. I'm not broken all the black and blue. Who decides what something weighs heavy on my mind is the way you sway back and forth between my teeth. You're all I want, sweet until you're not. I am black and blue, and it's all for you. I am black and blue, and it's all for you. I'm not broken all the way through, but I'm black and blue. Do you think mountains feel sad when they hear us use them as reasons to give up what we fear is holding us back from the things that were near before this tornado when my love was clear? I am black and blue, and it's all for you. I am black and blue, and it's all for you. I am black and blue, and it's all for you. I am black and blue, and it's all for you. I'm not broken all the way through, but I'm black and blue.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you very much for coming and playing these songs. This environment seems perfect for it.
It's
I
amazing.
have not had exposure to the 5-piece, but as you chose to arrange today, this is awesome. So thanks for coming by
We did it.
and playing these songs. Enjoy the tour, which if you're just joining us, it starts November 22nd. 7th at Baby's All Right
Yep.
here in Brooklyn. There's 5 dates across the country. You guys end at the Moroccan Lounge in LA. And best of luck on First Bloom, which comes out tomorrow on Network. So congratulations on that. And come by also and see us again. You've got Full Bloom coming out in spring of 2019. We'll be here doing this. So come back and
Awesome.
share some more songs with us, please.
Thank you so much.
Would love to. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Bye.